Guys, so I'm going to do a little quick oil change video for you. I got everything out here that you're going to need. First of all, foremost, you need your oil. I prefer Mobil 1 or AMSOIL, as long as it's the 4T right here, 10W30 or 10W40. It's according to what time of year it is, 1030 in the wintertime, 1040 in the summertime. I always add a little bit of Lucas motorcycle oil stabilizer. It's great stuff. I truly believe in that right there. That stuff is amazing. It's expensive, but it's good. And then we got our Fram CH6015 oil filter. I've always used Fram filters my entire life, and I'm happy with their performance. To get our oil drain plug out, we need a 17 millimeter with an extension. To get our oil filter cap off, we need an 8 millimeter, preferably with extension, that makes it better. And I got this little screwdriver because of the bolt caps I have. Now, to make the job easier, you want to take off your bottom fairing, chin piece, whatever you want to call it, and that is a 5 millimeter Allen head. So there is the tools and the oil we need. You're going to have it makes it easier with a funnel of some sort, and then you got to have your catch pan. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is, and pay no mind to how dirty the bike is. I got caught in a rainstorm, so going to break these loose, all four. Let me get up here. Okay, now those are loose. I'm going to put the bike up on the stand because you want it upright. You don't want it on the side stand, or you're going to have way too much oil in your bike. So let me get it up on the stand real quick. Alright, so I have spools on my bike, on the swing arm spools, but I can't run the one on the right side because of my silencer will hit it. So I always remember to take that out. Now I'm going to put that in for the stand here real quick. Just finger tight, just as long as it's in there. Run it all the way up like so. Alright, now I'm going to get the bike up on the stand. I'll be right back. Okay, now we got our bike on our stand. It's vertical, it's upright, so we can get a proper oil level. I never ever put my kickstand up when it's on the stand. It's just a habit. I dropped this bike once because of that. I took it off of the stand and I had put the kickstand up and forgot and dropped the bike in the garage. So now let me take the chin piece off real quick. It's just those 4 bolts. So another thing that I usually do, like to keep from losing my bolts, and you can't do this all the time, but once you loosen them, I just run them in just a few threads, and then now you know where they are. So you won't be losing them and stuff. Alright guys, got our belly pan or chin piece off. I put my bolts back in there, just a few threads to keep from losing them. So now we're ready to drain the oil. So we will get our oil pan like so. We'll get him under there. We know it's over there. 1 second. One more thing before I forget. So you don't want to do this to a cold bike. You want your oil to be, warmed up a little bit and circulated, but have time to drain down, to get all of it down. I just rode my bike up the road and back, or you can let it sit and idle for a little bit, just as long as the oil had gotten up to temperature. So now we're going to come down here and we're going to take out our oil drain plug. I apologize for the camera angles because I only got 2 hands. So break that loose. Now, once that's loose, put her out of the way. We're going to get that centered up. And on the back of this bolt, you have a copper, it's a crush gasket. You want to make sure you have that and that it's not stuck on the engine block right there. So here comes our oil. We'll let that drain out all the way. There's that copper crush gasket I was telling you about. It's not, it'd be nice, you know, to put a new one on every time, but a lot of us, you know, don't have access just to go and get one every time. So especially if you change your oils as much as I do. So make sure you keep a hold of that. So we'll put that right here near the stand. That way we know where it's at. Now while that's draining, I'm going to go over to the other side. All right, while that's doing that, I have to take off both of these carbon fiber engine covers. You don't have to on your bike. You only have to take the oil filter cover off. But the way this is made, I have to take off both of them just to get this off. So give me 1 second to get this off.